As we have our first offering for today, labanan po ng Santa Lucia Lady Realtors at itong Petron Blaze Spikers live right here on ESPN 5. You can see the starting six here of the Santa Lucia Lady Realtors. We were having a discussion actually, Chiki and I, what position MJ Phillips will be playing today, and we did find out that she will be the starting opposite hitter.
Yeah, last time she was middle, and then when I said last time yung Filipino. Pero this one sa Petron, ito yung nakita natin mga first six, their first game.
And Ces Molina is starting. Isa Maiso will be coming off the bench. So this will be very interesting as we see her, Lindsay Stalzer, going up against a person that she has never played against before. Ito si Bogdana Anisova, who has just come from a 26-hour flight, had one practice with the Santa Lucia Lady Realtors, and now she's here. This is our first look at the import para dito sa kumpunan ng Santa Lucia. She's going to be an open spiker. And Lindsay Stalzer, we've seen her here, her fourth appearance already here in the Philippines. And trying to help Petron to the championship.
Alam mo, gusto ko yung attitude ni, ni Dana Anisova because look, it's her first time. I'm sure hilo-hilo pa siya. And, you know, she's clapping her hands and egging her teammates to right away have a good game. Unfortunately, that service error happened.
And Rebecca Rivera gives the first point naman dito sa Petron. Ganda nga kwento ni Erwin kanina na dati straight daw ang buhok pero dahil sa jet lag kumulot.
Dahil sa humidity din siguro.
Humidity rin ba? Here's D-Mac starting out for the first serve para naman dito sa Petron. Rhea Sante getting the start also today at open spiker instead of Pamela Stimosa. Again, both coaches tinkering with their lineups at this point. That is a down-the-line shot by Lindsay Stalzer. Something you don't see every day from Lindsay Stalzer. She likes going cross-court. This time she went down the line. And that is, of course, a power spike brought to us by Chooks to go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Yeah, the blockers were there, pero mabilis magbasa si Stalzer kaya dinown the line niya to avoid those blockers that covered the cross-court.
So 2-0 now in favor of Petron. D-Mac still at the service line. Good reception this time by Sante. That's a quick play to Marissa Field.
Si Marissa Fields, may kita mo, no, she's wearing glasses. That's because a few years back, she had an accident. When she went up for a block, the ball hit her eye in a really strong manner so that almost natanggal yung retina niya. And that eye just was filled with blood, so she was blind for 2 days.
Wow.
No surgery needed, but she had to stay in bed in a 90-degree angle for 6 weeks.
You cannot sleep in a 90-degree.
Yeah, but that's why naka-glasses siya.
Right.
Pero ngayon, wala siyang takot eh. Parang, you know what, I get hit all the time, but my eyes are protected.
Well, she's got the first 2 points now for Santa Lucia. And a great set coming from Becca Rivera. So now Rhea Sante, the score tied at 2, trying to give itong kumpunan ng Santa Lucia Lady Realtors their first lead of this match. D-Mac, a low one for Remy Palma. And Rivera's gonna give this one up. D-Mac, inangat ngayon, galing sa likod naman. Lindsay Stalzer, a little too strong. They're looking for a check ball that was called. Santa Lucia, nakakuha ng kalamangan.
Too much power there in the hit of Hurley. Kaya lumabas yung bola. Si MJ Phillips, as I was saying a while ago, di ba?
Yeah.
Ano siya open hitter, and then nag-middle, and then ngayon opposite. Universal player.
And this service brought to us by Chooks to go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Realtors rattling off 3 straight points. Almost a 4th one right there. On that block by Anisova. Becca Rivera, back set MJ Phillips. And that's going to be an easy dump, but great cover that time from Lindsay Stalzer. Monk gets it up. Rivera, combination play. Anisova on the drop. Good floor defense so far by Petron. Another scratch coming there from Hillary Hurley. Hurley, inangat. D-Mac, back set ngayon. And there's the cross-court bomb. That's what we know Lindsay Stalzer for.
And you know, there were 2 imports in front of her. This time, they tried to cover the down the line, so she adjusted and went for the cross-court.
Kita-kita natin dito yung intention kaagad ni Lindsay Stalzer. And you know what? I walked into the Santa Lucia dugout kanina. And Marissa Field was actually talking about Lindsay Stalzer will go cross-court. Just cover the cross-court. She'll hardly go down the line. And if she does, she'll just drop it.
Kasi itong si Reese Field, ano siya, she studies the opponent. Unfortunately nga daw, 1 game pa lang ang Petron. So isang video pa lang ang pinag-alaman niya. But she knows the offense of Petron daw real well.
And she got so much from that already as Hillary Hurley getting her first point of this game. So I have a close one here. Here's Lindsay Stalzer, 33 years old.
Hindi mo ka, no?
Does not look anywhere close to that age, but she is a veteran here in the Philippines. Combination play ngayon. There's Anisova. That's her first attack on offense. At nagulat si Lindsay Stalzer doon.
And you know, si Lindsay Stalzer, marunong siya mag-receive from the back. So that attack of Anisova was quite strong.
So Marissa Field, member of the Canadian national team. She has seen action in the FIVB World Grand Prix as well. And again, she comes across as a very astute student of the game. And almost, it is a service ace for Marissa Field.
Yeah, very well placed by Field. Gusto nga niya, she wants to be in the 2020 Olympics.
Yeah. Oh, she has every chance of getting that done. Of course, etong si Kristen Monk, yung kanilang libero, is also her teammate on that national team. And this serve is brought to us by Chooks to go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. 5-4 in favor of Santa Lucia. Set number 1 pa lang po tayo. Again, we are coming to you live right here on ESPN 5.
So Field right now has 2 attack points, same as Stalzer.
Here's D-Mac. Combination play right. There's Hillary Hurley. Very angry.
Grabe. You know, nandito na tayo sa, ano, diba, sa arena. Sa sobrang bilis ng bola niya, hindi ko nakita.
Yeah.
Nice. Pag meron tayong speed radar,
Right.
it's so interesting to find out how fast her ball goes.
Remy Palma. Back to serve this time. MJ Phillips is 2 for 2 to begin the game.
Phillips, that hit of hers wasn't really hard, but it's the placement of that hit, the angle. Kaya medyo nahirapan i-receive doon si Stalzer.
If Marissa Field has intentions of joining the national team of Canada for the 2020 Olympics, MJ Phillips hopes to be part of the Philippine national team
Well, why
very
not?
soon. And I think she's filling out her resume as we speak. In the meantime, Tika Reyes with her first point of the game.
That was a good distribution there by Di Makulangan kasi outside siya ng outside hitter. This time, maganda naman yung first ball. She gave it to Tika Reyes.
Ang bilis din ng palo that time. Shirley Salamagos had no chance. So tied at 6. Ces Molina, the captain, on the serve. Quick play. Salamagos almost got it back.
Good dig.
Hurley. Malakas.
You know, that was a good dig by Molina and actually a good setup there by Reyes. Masyado lang malakas yung pagkapalo ni Hurley.
7-6 right now. Ninibago talaga ako dito sa...
Parang James Bond, no?
Sabi ko sa kanya.
Gwapo eh.
Sabi ko sa kanya, sinabi mo yun. Bodana Anisova with an ace as we move into our first technical timeout. Santa Lucia off to a good start dito sa kanilang laban against the undefeated Petron plays Spikers. We'll be right back. Back at us here at the Phil Oil Flying V Arena. Dito po sa San Juan, side of the day's doubleheader. Dito po sa ating Chooks to Go Philippine Super League Grand Prix. Noel Zarate alongside Chicky Pablo and Mitch Del Carmen bringing you the action live right here on ESPN 5. And so far so good nga para dito sa kumpunan ng Santa Lucia Lady Realtors. They are up by 2. And they're only up now by 1 as Hillary Hurley is showing a lot of power sa kanyang palo.
Yeah, you really have to stop her. The net defense has to be more aggressive, especially pag si Hurley nasa harap. Dahil napakalakas ng kanyang mga palo, mahihirapan ang floor defense.
Hillary Hurley now back to serve. Let's see what kind of power she puts on this one. It's a jump float. At naabutan naman niya ni Monk. Rhea Sante, that was a sharp attack. And there will be a check ball call.
Yeah, there, see, ito rin si Sante. She's lumiit siya.
Yeah.
So, mas in shape siya ngayon than the last time we saw her.
And she is in as the starting open spiker, which is a very interesting choice for Coach Jerry Yee because he does have a Pam Lastimosa who started the last game, and Janine Navarro is also on the bench. So, to put Sante over those two powerhouse players, there must be a reason behind it. We almost saw the effect of that. Ito ngayon si Rivera. Quick play, field. Naabangan that time. Tika Reyes.
That was good timing there on Stalzer and Reyes with that block. Kanina kasi talagang ini-aim si Stalzer sa mga services nila. So this time, bumawi.
Tag-isa silang kamay that time. So Mika Reyes back to serve. Santa Lucia 9, Petron 8. Still here in set number 1. Becca Rivera, back row attack, MJ Phillips straight into the net.
Her arm was a little bit below the shoulder. That's why that ball went straight to the net.
So tied at 9 right now. As Vico Reyes once again back to serve. So again, Petron coming off a straight sets win against Generic Ayala. But Santa Lucia, of course, making them work. Wow, what a power shot there coming from Sante, just dug up there by Molina. Rivera, running attack, Field!
That's a good angle there by Field. Nakikita niya almost at the corner of the zone 2. Yung attack line doon niya in-aim so that it's hard to receive. Look at this. That's a good setup, not too high. Enabling her to go for a fast attack.
I hope those glasses are shockproof, by the way.
I'm sure they are.
Oh. Back to 1-point lead for Santa Lucia. Lindsay Stalzer.
Si Lindsay Stalzer talagang kahapon kasabay ko siya mag-lunch. And with Mitch, wala ka siya kumain, pero everything in moderation.
Well, this spike is brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan, 2 angles because it was so spectacular.
Yeah. You know, she had, for dessert, she had, I think, key lime pie na merong, whipped cream. Eh, yun din yung in-order ni Mitch. So, nung nakita ni Mitch na tinanggal ni Stalzer yung, yung whipped cream, tinanggal din niya.
Akala ko kinuha niya.
Tinanggal din ni Mitch. Dapat Stalzer.
Oh, wow. There's Stalzer almost decapitating Becca Rivera.
You could see the way she hits that ball. She's on top of it, and when she hits it, ang ganda ng pagka-snap ng kanyang wrist. Look at that. Good arm swing, good drawback. And of course, you get fast balls.
And nabigay yung kalamangan ngayon sa Petron, 11-10. Drea Di Maculangan on the serve. Rivera quick play, Field. That time dug up by Hurley. Stalzer again. Rivera, init siya. Nagulat ang depensa ng Petron.
Smart move there by Rivera. Akala mo, isa-set up ni si Field for a middle attack, but then she puts it over to zone 6. Caught unaware ang defense ng Petron.
Fukuda was in the area, but again, it was so well placed by Becca Rivera. As we are now tied at 11. Reyes Sante, formerly out of the National University and played for Arellano as well. Here's the back set ngayon. Stalzer! Bukas ang zone 1.
Ito makikita mo, kabisado na ni Dimac yung gusto ni Stalzer. Nagkaroon na kasi sila ng time together when they were teammates in Photon and then now, so they both know each other well.
This is another power spike brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan. 12-11, Petron. Stalzer at the back. She's still a threat from there. And that's why.
Sakto yung sinabi mo,
Hindi lang dyan, mamaya sisiko-siko din yan. Tingnan mo.
Tingnan natin.
So Stalzer able to get a service ace. And this service brought to us by Chooks to go. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Lindsay Stalzer out of Bradley. Anisova. Phillips. And MJ Phillips is starting to figure things out.
Si Phillips, again, dun sa palo niya na yun, hindi siya baon, pero she played with those blockers. That's why yung bola niya, ayan. There goes that setup to Phillips. She sees the blockers but times it, goes for the smaller blocker. Smart move.
Pababa na rin that time. Field, good serve. Here's the back attack now coming from Stalzer. Told you she's lethal even from there. But that was dug up. Anisova just missing. Back to a 2-point lead for Petron.
Sabi nga ni Anisova, first time pa lang to practice and sometimes hindi siya makahinga sa sobrang init. So nag-a-adjust pa siya sa ating climate.
Coach Jerry Yee also adjusting in his second game here in the Philippine Superliga as a head coach. Oh, that's not a good reception, but not a good put away either by Molina. Angat yan, Anisova. Ando pa rin ang depensa ng Petron. Hurley, Sante, Rivera, inagat, Anisova. Wala.
Malakas pa rin yung palo, konting wrist action there for Anisova.
Remember, she has just come off a 26-hour flight and 1 practice with her new team. She'll get the hang of it as well. Ito na yung biggest lead ng Petron sa laban na ito, 3 puntos. Santa Lucia has done well to stay with the Blaze Spikers. Good coverage there by Sante. Anisova, hininaan na. And that is gonna go out. Lucky break that time for the Lady Realtors.
Oh, she just put that ball over, but because she couldn't put power in that hit, placement niya to zone 1.
Marjana Phillips, whose mother is from Zambales, and her father, Tony, is an American serviceman. They have been watching, though, according to her, sila ng mami niya, have been watching the PSL since it started.
Oo nga, that's why she sent her resume, and here she is.
And she is playing as a local. So 13 serving 15. Good sharp serve here. Ooh, coming from MJ, hindi na masasakit yan ng Petron. I think everybody sa Petron was surprised at the accuracy of that serve, the talim eh.
Alam mo, yung play ni MJ Phillips this conference has greatly improved compared to the first time that she played in the All-Filipino Conference.
She is 22 years old. Another one almost drops. Di makulangan, dinaan sa experience that time. Here's Monk setting up Anisova.
What a hit by Anisova. Big smile on her face. That was a really good set there by Monk. Almost down to the front line ng pagkapalo ni Anisova.
Grabe. Sabi ni Hurley, muntikan na ako dun.
Kanya,
Parating pala sa kanya yung bola, nanay ko. Hurley, pumawi. That's gonna send us to our second technical timeout with Petron enjoying a slim 1-point lead over Santa Lucia, 16-15. Back for more after these. So it is 16-15. Petron, Captain Molina on the serve. MJ Phillips missing. That's gonna be a 2-point lead now for Petron.
Oh, kasi yung angle ng body niya nakaharap palabas eh. That's why yung shoulders niya, dun dinala yung bola. So far, ang Santa Lucia meron ng 3 service aces, ang Petron isa pa lang.
And Francis Molina out of San Beda College on the serve. Rivera running attack. Shirley Salamagos. Minsan lang umupensa yan, ha?
Oh, ang ganda nung pagka-distribute ni Rivera nung play because nung binigay niya kay Salamagos, halos walang naka-block sa kanya eh. Tingnan mo to. Bukas na bukas, oh. No blocker.
That looked like an Abby Maraño hit. The way Salamagos just executed that one.
Oh, we'll see them soon, ang F2.
Yeah. Here's Stalzer. Phillips gets to it. Rivera, iaangat. Rhea Sante, power shot again. Molina digs that one up. Hurley!
That's a good attack there by Hurley. Talagang makikita mo yung buwelo niya eh. She goes outside of the attack line and then she goes for those arm swings and kita niya, kayang-kaya niya. Pababa na yung blockers. Perfect way to hit the ball.
Ang tawag dyan, pugot daliri. Oh. Ginawa niya. Salamagos, dalawa na lang pala daliri.
Ikaw talaga.
It is 18-16 right now. Hurley is at the back. Sante tries to control it. Rivera has to send this over. And that's a net violation.
Yeah, so that ball was too near the net. So Rivera tried to save it by blocking it over. Kailang sumabit lang siya sa net.
19-16 Petron. 5 attack points already for the former basketball player. Ito si Hillary Hurley.
Oh, from the University of Hawaii.
Pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Christian Stan Hardinger. As we see an ace here for Hurley. Christian Stan Hardinger is also from the University of Hawaii. They're almost the same age.
Oh, I wonder kung nakita nga sila ito.
We're gonna have a timeout here called by Coach Jerry Yee. And let's listen in to this timeout.
Yeah. Only 3 points ang sinasabi niya sa mga players niya kada timeout because if you say so many things, hindi na magsistick yan sa head niya. But what we heard from the timeout was go for the 5, which is a pipe. So let's see, no, kung magagawa nila yan.
That error is not gonna help Santa Lucia right now. Petron with their largest lead of the game or the match right now at the 21-16. And Hurley is still serving. Hurley looking for that first ace. Anisova, Rivera, hinabol, Sante, tinira, and Sante scores.
I like the wrist action of Sante. Maganda siya pumalo.
Yeah.
Malakas.
She was more known also as a defensive player when she was starting out in college at National University. But now, ano naman yan? Ang dami ng offensive weapons na nagagamit.
Yes.
And here's the very long Shirley Salamagos. Up to serve. Of course, had a championship in the NCAA when she was in college with Arellano University. D-Mac, Mika Reyes. Set up that time by Marissa Field. Here's Santi once again. Changing directions. Nicely done.
Actually, nakita ko na naiuhulog niya because yung form ng kamay niya, nakataas na yung fingers eh. It wasn't really yung formang papalo. Hindi lang nabasa ng defense ng
Umiiling
Petron.
na lang si Ces Molina. Sabi nga ba gagawin niya yun?
I knew it. Oh. Sometimes may ganun talaga eh. No? Kasi nagpe-prepare ka para sa malakas na palo.
Salamagos. If there's anything she can do well, is actually serve with consistency. Except that time, nabutas ang depensa sa likuran.
A good fight there by Hurley. Nagkatinginan lang kasi doon si Monks and Anisova.
Yeah. Pag natawag ng Elizabeth, itong si Hillary Hurley, pakibilang lang. Ilang beses ko siya matatawag. Mika Reyes.
Time mo yun.
Oh yeah, maganda pa rin siya.
Of course.
Sante puts it away again. So it's Sante against Petron.
Ito talaga, pag si Sante na sa harap, hindi ka ninervyusin if you're Santa Lucia because she can deliver.
And she did start as a middle hitter as well before becoming a wing spiker. Rivera, kinargaan yung serve that time. Stalzer wants to end this rally, but it is lifted up by Rivera. Rhea Sante, pinuhay ni Bang Pineda. Galing sa likod, abang na abang kay Field. Ang palo ng Hurley.
Basang-basa ni Field ang play ni D-Mac na ibibigay niya kay Hurley because just a few moments ago, she went for a pipe and now she's going for another pipe. Alam na ng defense. That's why, perfect yung hand formation.
Offensive block patuloy ang nangyari dito. With Marissa Field having all sorts of time to set that one up. Shaq De Los Santos has seen enough. He needs to call a ceasefire. So here's Rebecca Rivera out of the University of Connecticut. It's a good serve once again. Di Makulangan on the run. Remy Palmo still quiet in this game. MJ Phillips has been anything but quiet for Santa Lucia.
MJ Phillips was faster, almost a just between her and Stalzer. Kailan nakita niya mas mabilis niyang naka-atake. So, got that zone 5 open.
Lady Realtors only down by 1. Rivera will almost drop it in. Again, great reflexes by D-Mac. And that is an easy one coming from Hillary. Hurley, buwelo na ako. May Elizabeth ko na talaga itong gamamaya eh.
Si Hurley, nakita niya the blockers were there. So, tatimingan niya kung kailan bababa yung blocker, doon niya ipapasok yung bola. Sure enough, yun ang nangyari.
So, 2 points away itong Petron para makuha itong first set. 2 points behind naman ang Santa Lucia to try and tie it up. D-Mac. Looking at an open area, did not have an ace so far. Does not have an ace so far. Rivera, inangat for Phillips. Nagulat ang depensa doon.
That was a good, deceptive play there called by Rivera because akala mo sumedol ibibigay and then biglang Anthony Phillips executed it.
That is a strong wrist action na ginawa doon ni Becca Rivera because it looked like she was just gonna leave it, biglang flick to the other side. And it's down to 1 once again. Di Makulangan, inangat, down the middle, Stalzer has been checked, and Phillips puts it away.
Kasi pwede yun eh. When you go up for the block, pwede mong tamaan yun ulit. Counted yung hit mo as 1 block.
Look at that very tall front line for Santa Lucia. Although Coach Shaq is gonna call a timeout for Petron. We're tied at 23 right now.
There goes Stalzer.
And Stalzer delivers cross-court, 7 point Petron.
They executed the play called by Coach Shaq. Puntos.
But now Stalzer is at the back. Early now moves to the front. And Lindsay Stalzer is now serving for the set. Good read by Kristen Box.
Yeah, too strong. Masyado na-excite si Stalzer. tied na tayo tuloy ngayon. Deuce.
Yan na, race to 26 na tayo dito. And Marissa Field, mainstay of the Canadian national team. A good dying serve that time, barely received there by Stalzer. Rivera lifts it up, Anisova! Great dig there coming from Bang Pineda. And that results in a point from Lindsay Stalzer.
You know, that just goes to show yung confidence talaga ni Dima kay Stalzer. Wherever she goes, she gets the ball and she delivers. Look at that.
But that all started with that Bang Pineda beauty. And again, Stalzer, nagulat ang depensa, naabutan pa rin ni Bang yun.
Oo, nakuha niya.
Oh. Palma trying to serve for the set. Rivera goes to the back. MJ Phillips. Ang bukas pa tayo matatapos ito.
A lot of power in that hit by MJ Phillips. Good angle.
25 all, and we will have the second unit come in. Team captain Janelle Cheng is going to see her first action of the game along with Danica Gendrauli. First, let's take a look at this down the line attack from Marjana Phillips.
Yeah, that down the line was clearly open for Phillips.
So Janelle Cheng. Stalzer. Hurley kept alive by Monk. Kept alive by Anisova. Given up by Sante. So many options that time, but they go to Hurley. Anisova missing. No check ball called. Set point again para sa kupunan ng Petron.
It was a good set there by Janelle. Siguro, it was just a little bit far from the net for Anisova.
So set point number 3 already now for the Blake Spikers. And they will take their subs now. Aiza Maizo Pontillas seeing her first action of the game. Along with the young lady from Bacolod, April Ross, Hingpit, will be serving for the set.
Matinding server din tong si Hingpit.
Yep. Nasigaw din ni Rolly yung 3, ano? Kinuha niyang basketball. What a serve by Hingpit. Inangat ngayon para dito kay Gendrauli. Kapila, Hurley, Monk, great dig. Anisova out of position. Fukuda. Hingpit over to Aiza, and that's it.
Aiza Pontillas, of course, when you give it to her, first time siyang maglaro in this particular match, talagang pupunto siya dahil sabik.
Well, Aiza Maizo Pontillas seeing her first action on her very first point.
Yeah.
Nakatali niya
Crucial.
kaagad, oh. That's just a power move once again for the former UST Tigress. So it will be set number 1 going to Petron, 27-25. Second set when we return. Stay with us right here on ESPN 5.
Wala. Good girl ako.
Ako rin wala. Takot ako sa karayom.
Patience ang first tattoo ni Hillary.
Well,
Nice.
that was a lot of patience on that play for Santa Lucia. As set number 2 begins. And that is Lindsay Stalzer getting the first point naman para dito sa Petron. Grabe yung pinagdaanan ng Petron ng first set na yon.
Yes.
And Santa Lucia really gave them a fight. But is this the time of the match, Chiki, in your opinion, that Petron says, hey, we're the veteran team. We should just blow these girls out of the building?
You know, while that may be, the character na gustong i-instill ni Coach Shaq sa kanila is have so much respect for your opponent, especially for the import, since the Grand Prix is really an imports game. And never ever think that you could easily win a game. Kasi anything can happen.
Rhea Sante has been performing very well for Santa Lucia. And here's Becca Rivera. Of course, pamangkin ng favorite singer ni Chiki, na si Ariel Rivera.
Ang ganda ng boses
Yan,
niya.
very malamig.
Yes.
Malamig din yung serve na yun. And the swapping hot. Rhea Meneses, who's seeing her first action of the game, gets the point.
Ito nga, isa sa mga kinatatakutan ni Risto di ba? Because si Meneses is a very good blocker, mabilis magbasa.
Yeah.
Kaya delikado.
Yeah, when I walked into the huddle kanina, he said, "What? That number 18 girl is very impressive." Parang ganon. So
Yeah,
that's a
her.
tribute to Rhea Meneses. Rebecca Rivera going to MJ on the hang time, a little too strong.
Yeah. You know, in the first set, Santa Lucia had 17 attacks and 16 attacks of Petron. 1 block each, 3 service aces for Santa Lucia and 2 for Petron. Pero yung errors ang nakontrol ng Petron at 4, 8 ang Santa Lucia.
That's a big number. And the service brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Oh, big number talaga yung errors because, di ba, 27-25 yung first set eh.
And look at that. Ria Meneses victimizing Marisa Field that time. Di na ulitin ni Marisa Field yan. It's 4-1 for Petron though. And back to serve ngayon. I really have to ask Christian Stan Hardinger if she knows this young lady as well. Maliit ang basketball program sa mga kolehiyo sa Amerika. They come from the same school. They would probably...
A University of Hawaii
yes,
pa, so it's more, sila, intimate yung mga students doon, smaller number.
4-2 Petron. Ria Sante up to serve. Sharp
Strong.
one right on the puck. And zone 1.
Yeah, you think that ball would go long because ang taas pa nung lipad niya when it crossed the net and then suddenly the topspin did its job, landed at the corner.
Ngiti ni Jerry nung nakita
Buti
niya.
na lang.
Oo, di ba?
Tignan na pumasok.
Tignan natin kung susugal niya ulit. Di, maikli naman ngayon.
Ah.
And that's back-to-back aces for Ria Sante.
Sabi ko sa'yo, malakas ang kamay ni Rie. Mapa-serve, mapa-attack.
Very impressive today.
Yes.
And she has tied it up at 4. Kanina 4-1 po yan para sa Petron. Yeah, that's 7 points already, 5 attacks and back-to-back aces.
Oh, that goes long.
May nagbukas daw ng pintuan nung pag-serve niya.
Hinangin.
Oo. So the lead goes back now to Petron. Hindi natin naman ang bawi dito ni Ria Meneses. It will be interesting when Ria Meneses goes up against her college team. Diba?
Yes, that would be interesting.
UST is here without an import. And they're trying to get ready for their collegiate season as well. Ria Meneses will be credited with that service ace.
Yeah, hindi na na-save ni Anisova yun because it was so close to the net and Cesc Molina did a great job in trying to intimidate her.
Is it just me or has Ria Meneses really trimmed down?
She also did. Ang dami nga na-trim down ngayon eh.
Samantala tayo nag-trim up.
Tayo kahit ano gawin natin, hindi kaya eh. Ayaw.
Wala, no such word yata as trim up.
Hindi tayo stage natin, enjoy life.
And yun, gano'n na lang, ano? Trim down kayo, ha?
Parang tipong, it is what it is, okay? Gano'n na lang.
Yung binibigay naman nila sa atin. Key lime pie with no cream, ha?
Yes.
Nah, we should try
Yun
that.
na lang.
The push by Anisova, read very well. Anisova, this time humataw na sa distansya na Leon.
When she gets the right set, she can hit that ball real hard.
Right. That was the observation of Jerry during the first practice. Namimili ng set. As we take a look at his power spike brought to us by Chooks to go, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And I don't know if it's a habit or she's just trying to get used to the sets na binibigay sa kanya. So, oh, wow. So, Marisa Field.
Parang nag-campfire dun yung defense ng Petron eh. Lumipad yung ball at bumagsak lang ng walang effort from any one of them.
She did mention there will be holes that they will be looking for dyan sa depensa ng Petron.
There you go.
She may have found one. This time going straight to Hurley. Quick play, Reyes. Inangat ni Sante. Field. Over now to MJ Phillips. Straight into the net.
Oh, parang may halong tigil doon yung palo ni Phillips. That's why it went straight to the net.
8-6 Petron. First technical timeout of set number 2. And dalawa po kabate rito ng Petron. Once again, great to have you with us live right here on ESPN 5. Noel Zarate alongside Chiqui Pablo and Mitch Del Carmen. Mula po rin sa Philoil Flying V Center. Yung dalawang libero, kailangan daw may seremonyas bago magpalitan. Actually, I think Bang Pineda has been outperforming so far. Ito si Fukuda. Although they interchange sa receive and sa dig. Phillips going deep. Fukuda is there. D-Mac, galing likod naman. Hurley, naabangan ni Anisova, still kept alive. And Fukuda gets that one across. Monk, Rivera, Anisova, naabangan to ni Mika Reyes, but it's still alive. Reyes, inangat. D-Mac, going out to Stalzer. Kept alive by Monk, longest rally of the match. Pamimigay muna ito ni MJ Phillips. D-Mac, balik kay Stalzer, hindi maganda yung set that time. Rivera, inangat, MJ, cross-court!
What a way to finish that long rally, MJ Phillips. So much power.
Napangiti
na lang si Ernie eh. Parang she didn't see that coming.
Oo. Sa halos wala ng espasyo rito. Ito si Phillips sa kanyang pagtiras. The defense was there. That spike, of course, brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
There was just a really big gap in between those blockers. Kaya lusot na lusot yung bola. Pero bumawi naman agad si Stalzer dun sa lost point previously.
She's trying to get more key line by. She wants to do that in a hurry.
With no cream.
With no cream.
Yes.
Dapat nililibre tayo ni Mitch Del Carmen ng gano'n. Si Lindsay Stalzer, back to serve. Petron up by 2. Anisova. Rivera, quick play. Salamagos, Stalzer is there. Salamagos, changing directions that time. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's a smart move for the middle blocker Salamagos. Imbes na binalik lang niya yung bola, which is, you know, pwede naman. Pinahirapan niya yung defense ng Petron para sure point.
Using her length to her advantage that time, sabi ni Mika Reyes, di na maulit.
Hanggang isa ka lang.
Hurley on the reception. Stalzer on the attack. Phillips puts it up. Hurley drops it. Binuhay ni Rivera. Monk is there. Sante, Tinawid, Pineda, D-Mac. Inangat ngayon, Hurley! And that was right in front of Kristen Monk.
You really, really need to close those blocks when Hurley's in front or Stalzer's in front because they really find the gaps in the blocks. And if you don't deflect, masyadong mahirap i-stop yung mga bola nila.
Sabi ni Monks, konti na lang. Kuha ko na yun. Monks getting the reception. Here's the combination. Rhea Sante once again. Not only is Rhea Sante playing well, ganda ng porsyento rin niya.
Maganda yung porsyento niya. And that one smart, going dun sa smaller blocker na si Di Macolangan, dun yung pinadaan yung bola.
Shirley Salamagos up to serve now. Brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Trying to tie it up. Santa Lucia has been a very pesky customer kontra sa Petron. Although Salamagos goes wide sa kanyang tira. So again, 11-9 now in favor of Petron. And here is Rhea Di Macolangan from Batangas. Ganda talaga. Galing na nakaisip ng palayan D-Mac. Ano?
Shortcut ng Di Macolangan.
D-Mac, good serve. On the run, Field. Oh, that's just returned to center there by the long arms of Hillary Hurley.
You know, Rebecca was there for the coverage, but she wasn't expecting that ball to come back right so fast.
So our score really 12-9. Yes, it is 12-9. Ang ating score. So the lead is 3 for Petron. D-Mac, Anisova. Good combination, and Sante almost gets it done, and she does.
She does.
The double figures na ito si Sante right now.
Si Sante on a roll siya. Maganda yan kasi may malaking tulong ang mga imports. So hindi ka lang talaga nag-rely sa dalawang imports. You have MJ Phillips and Sante also doing a great job in attack points.
12-10, the lead is down to 2. Becca Rivera. Sharp one going to Stalzer. And there's Hurley. Back set ngayon para kay Anisova. Pineda, inangat. Hurley drops it. Kept alive there by Monks. Phillips. Ito na naman, mahaba-habang rally. Stalzer straight into the net.
Again, mahaba-habang rally, which means good floor defense being shown here by both teams.
And to think that Santa Lucia started this season, or at least 2 weeks before the season, did not know who their head coach was going to be.
Wow, that's a good story.
This service now brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan. I had a long talk with Pamela Stimosa during the tutorial sa ginagawa natin ng ating OBB. And she said, yeah, they've been practicing pa rin with the assistant coaches, but wala pang designated head coach. It was only recently, right before the season started, when Jerry said, okay, I'll do it.
And I also think that medyo late din dumating yung kanilang mga imports.
Yung pa, kararating lang ni Anisova, di ba?
Kaya yung practices nila with the imports kulang pa.
And here is Phillips, straight into the chest of Hurley. And Hurley's starting to get affected already na bakit ako parati tinatarget nitong babaeng to?
Si Phillips, yung mga bola niya, talagang ang lalakas na ngayon.
Yes.
It's really good to see how our players are slowly but surely developing into great
Yeah,
players.
you remember her from the All-Filipino.
Yeah.
Ang dami niyang puntos na hulog-hulog lang ang ginagawa.
Oh.
Asante is just on a roll today. But ito nga, going back to Marjana Phillips, ngayon talaga, she's been here in the Philippines already for 4 months. 2 days after graduating from college. Lipat na siya
then she
rito
comes
sa Pilipinas.
here. Oh.
Hindi pa umuwi since then.
Wow. So that goes to show seryoso talaga siya sa
Yes.
kanyang volleyball career.
This is exactly what she wants to do. And her mom wants her to do it as well. And Hurley wants to win. And they're able to get that point down. So Petron has reclaimed the lead dito. Santa Lucia is just not going away. Na si Riri. Riri with that floater of a serve. Here's a combo again para kay Phillips. D-Mac. Inangat. Stalzer. Alam na ni Anisova na cross-court ang tira niyan. Anisova. Kumarga. Yes!
It raised the line. Sabi ng akala ng Petron outside, but
Sabi nga ni Hurley, layo.
oh. But our
Wala pa
first,
na challenge.
pero yung first referee, mas nakikita niya eh, yung kasi naka-elevate siya eh.
Yeah. Tied at 14. Marissa Field on the serve. Quick play to Mika Reyes. Ang liit na lang ng tandaan. Nagawa pa rin niya na paraan.
Good power tip there by Mika Reyes.
So 15 to 14. Petron still in the driver's seat. Captain Molina. Up to serve ngayon. And this young lady has grown taller. I'm not kidding. Talagang tumangkad siya
Tsaka
talaga.
trimmer din siya ngayon.
Yeah.
Paano kasi ang dinner daw nila, saging lang. Oh, not kidding. Talaga, they really watch what they eat so that they have to trim down para mas mabilis sila inside the court.
I think the only way you can get all the nutrients out of a banana is if you eat the skin as well. Mika Reyes does not need to trim down. I've never seen her actually trim up. Nice trim up. Second technical timeout. Score finds Petron up by 2. Stay with us right here live on ESPN 5.
We were really wondering, ano ba kwento ni MJ Phillips? And then now, we see why Santa Lucia got her. She's got such a powerful hand, and she's very confident when she gets those sets.
And again, that partnership with Rebecca Rivera from the onset palang magkakilala sila.
That's why.
Well, Lindsay Stalzer with another detonation that time.
Malaking bagay yun eh. Pagka may relationship kayo with your friends, with your teammates, big deal yun talaga inside the court.
And they both come from the United States, of course. So talagang malaking bagay that they bond together immediately. Here's Molina. What a serve.
Yeah, what a serve.
And what a put away by Lindsay Stalzer. Yun na lang magagawa mo eh. With a serve like that, mahirap na magkaroon ng first ball.
Oh, pagka nagregalo at si Stalzer na sa harap, talagang you have to position yourself for defense na lang talaga. Look at that.
Sabi ni Rivera, nanay ko. And that spike is brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Lindsay Stalzer with the celebration. Buti hindi namamaos to. Sigaw na sigaw during the game. Ano?
Kasi
Drop
diaphragm yung ginagamit niya.
Ganon.
Max. Alam mo yun ha, songer ka.
Or so they say. That one is too strong though, coming from Stalzer. Or was that rather kay Hurley? Yeah. Pag ginagamit mo diaphragm mo, it does not take away the fact that you're still straining your vocal cords.
Yeah, but it helps, diba? With the loudness, with the volume of your voice.
Sige, mag-tweet nga kayo kay Chicky Pablo about voice lessons. Dapat
Nag-voice
magkaraoke
lessons ako
tayo
nun eh.
Kaya nga, magkakaraoke nga dapat tayo. Hindi na natuloy-tuloy. And Lindsay Stalzer.
Sabi ni Stalzer, mamaya na kayo magkaraoke.
Yeah.
Tingnan niyo yung palo ko. It goes in between the blockers.
And here's Janine Navarro seeing her first action of the match. We've got 2 St. Benil players coming in at the same time. Let's see if that kind of chemistry will also help. Sa pag-upo rito ni MJ Phillips at sa kaniya Becca Rivera. The lead is 4 for Petron. Here is the setup now for Anisova. She finds the line again.
Anisova said she wants it not too far, not too near the net, and she doesn't like it too high. Pag yun ang binibigay ng mga setters niya, comfort zone niya
Yun na nga. Tinatanong kanina, Jerry, yun ang gusto niya. Mababa, mataas, mapili. Yun ang sagot niya, mapili.
Ayun, napili na yata niya kung ano yung gusto niya.
Lead is down to 3. D-Mac. Hurley. No coverage whatsoever. Looks like Janelle Cheng might have even hurt her hand.
Na-deflect nila yung bola. Mataas yung takbo ng bola. Somebody could have run after that ball. Kaya lang, maybe they're thinking, let's reserve our energy for later.
Jerry, he calls a ceasefire. Let's listen in to the Santa Lucia huddle. 2016.
Ikaw
ang ating
talaga.
score. And there is Anisova. O, yan agad. Resulta.
Oh,
Sabay ngiti.
big smile. At first, she's very pretty when she smiles.
Very scary when she doesn't.
Yeah. Right now, ang attack points ni Hurley is 10, 1 block, 1 ace. Stalzer's 12 attack points, 1 service ace. Fields, 3 attack points, 1 block, 1 ace. And Anisova, 4 attack points and 1 service ace.
Jerry Yee, natawa na lang doon sa service error ni Shirley Salamagos because again, Shirley is a very consistent server, but you know, it happens to the best of them.
Yeah, and you really don't want the service errors to come at this time. Kasi naghahabol kayo eh.
Nako, ito na yung mga panapos ni Coach Shaq. Binalik na naman niya. Itong si Aiza kasama si April Di Ilonga and Di Negrense. Pinasok na niya. So here's the Negrense. April Rossing Pitt, another sharp serve. Quick play, Marissa Field.
Marissa Field, she's so coordinated and she thinks it's because she was a dancer ever since she was 3 years old.
That's interesting.
Ballet and jazz.
Tangkas naman niya.
Kaya siya nag-stop ng volleyball. Kasi she grew too tall to be a dancer. Imagine mo kung ballet, sino kakarga sa kanya, di ba?
Si Yao Ming.
Right? Kung sumasayaw siya.
Nasira na nga yung paa nun.
Kaya nga sabi niya, I think that really served well in terms of coordination.
That's a great serve also coming there from Rivera. Hurley. Here's Monks. Lifted up for Sante. Tries to get it over the deep zones. Hurley tries to drop it. And Monks and Phillips collide.
Yeah, Monks was there, but Phillips tried to collide. Unfortunately, walang nagsalita. That's why nagkabanggaan sila.
See this again. Everybody was trying to get the power shot of Hurley. Tapos biglang hinulog niya and boom. Banggaan si Phillips at saka si Monks. Timeout. Santa Lucia. So 22-18. There's another famous Filipino volleyball player who started out as a basketball player then became volleyball player, Amy Humiro. She's actually from New Zealand.
Yes.
But yun na nga, nung
basketball
high school,
pa na siya.
Oo. That is going to be off the block. Coming from MJ Phillips. I remember Amy Humiro's was like triple-double machine.
Wow,
nung naglalaro
really?
siya ng basketball. Then moved over to volleyball, became an MVP as well. I mean, there are some exceptional athletes talaga.
Oh, athletic siya talaga.
So 22-19. Reyes Sante. That's another service error. He had one from Salamagos and now one from Sante. My bad. Ang dami sinabi my bad doon.
Kasi the release of her ball was low. And dito, sa bagong rule natin, once you release the ball, it's considered a serve.
Yes.
So you have to make the best out of, you know, kung pangit yung pagka-release mo ng bola.
Meneses. Monks was falling away that time. Phillips, almost.
Easy over.
Yep, one more chance for Santa Lucia. It's a combo for Phillips.
Nicely done there. Si Field could have also taken that because there was a good first ball, but MJ Phillips is a good decision as well.
And again, lumalabas si pagka-veterano ng University of Connecticut. Itong si Rebecca Rivera. Her decision-making also mas lalo sa scramble. Ang galing niya maghanap ng tao.
O kasi, syempre, ang iisipin ng opponent dun sa import ibibigay eh.
Right. Well, Marjana is playing like an import anyway right now. Stalzer puts Petron at set point.
Stalls are going in between those blockers. You really have to have strong thinkers when you're up there. Kasi yung mga bola ni Stalzer tsaka ni Hurley, napakalakas eh. Tingnan natin to. There goes that hit.
Sa braso pinadaan eh. Oh. Aiza. Serving for the set. Muntika na. Combo ngayon. Anisova. Aiza gets it up. Hurley off the block. That's gonna do it.
Yeah, there was a touch on that ball, kaya lumabas, hindi na nahabol, hindi na na-save ng Santa Lucia. So Petron gets the second set.
Petron has won the first 2 sets. But you know that Santa Lucia is just starting to warm up as well. Again, 27-25, 25-20. Petron looking for a sweep in the third set. Can they get it done? We'll find out when we return. So can Santa Lucia do something about this here in set number 3? Balay starting center nila. It is Captain Janelle Cheng getting start along with Janine Navarro. So kung nung tinapos ni Coach Jerry no third set, yun din ang kanyang panimula dito sa ating second set rather. It's his starters here in the third. And Santa Lucia gets the first point on that hitting error. Again, Janelle Cheng. Another good serve. D-Mac, abang na abang that time. Si Field. Hurley, too strong, 2-0 Santa Lucia.
Yeah, good eye there by Monk. Letting that ball go. Kasi pag shoulders up and you're near the sideline or the end line, let it go kasi outside na yon.
So right now, another serve here. Maganda yata bunot dito kay Janelle Cheng. Here's Hurley. Anisova kept that one alive. Monk pursues. Anisova will have to give this up. Di makulangan. Inangat. Stalzer straight into the net. 3-0 Santa Lucia.
In that last play, that was a good call by Monk kasi sabay sila ni Janelle Cheng kukuha nung second ball eh. And then we saw Monk say, mine. Good communication there between teammates.
Can see this one again. Talagang
net
yung,
na net talaga.
At saka yung presence dito nitong si Marisa Field talaga changes a lot of shots. This time, Hurley trying to attack the field straight up.
There you go, Reese Field.
Reese talaga pala yun.
Reese. Kanya.
Parang
chocolate.
Yun na nga eh. Parang naamoy ko na yung peanuts eh. That's a good serve once again from D-Mac. Sante, hulog, naabangan. Monk. And Janine Navarro could not put that one away. Hurley, off the block, good. Ito na yung habol ng Petron.
Hindi na gumagalaw si Anisova doon para habulin yung mga bola na nadideflect ng kanyang blockers. I guess dito pumapasok yung kanyang jet lag, no?
And this serve is brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan. 11 excellent sets for Rhea Di Maculangan. Had 17
nice.
In the win against Generica Ayala. And Cheng was in between Field and Navarro that time.
Yeah. There was a miscommunication which play was going to be run there by Cheng.
Fear the gas palang hashtag nila.
Oo, sa
Fear the
Petron.
gas, yan. So tied at 3. D-Mac.
Wow.
Sharp again. Grabe, ganda naman serve.
Oo.
Ni Rhea. Navarro. Almost scores that time. Hurley gives this one up. Field. Cheng. Wants it back. Navarro sa kabila naman.
That's a good combination play there. You would think that the ball would go to the import na si Field, but then the set goes to, here we go, to Janine Navarro. Kaya makikita mo yung mga blockers, hindi sila synchronized, and there was a really big gap there.
Janine Navarro is wearing the biggest headband I've ever seen. 4-3.
Works for her.
Oo nga. Anisova! Reyes says, where are you going?
Not here.
Yep.
Somewhere else. Nicely done there by Mika Reyes. Such a perfect jump. Synchronized sila ni Hurley.
Kaya ba yung hirap niya pagkatapos? No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Another day in the office.
Tied at 4. Hurley once again.
Wow, what a serve, but a good save.
Gumaganda na serve dito ng Petron. Sky ball given up here by Monks. Combination, Stalzer!
Nice play there called by Di Maculangan. Ito, lumalabas na talaga yung mga setups na mga pinag-practice talaga nila in the training. Look at this.
But of course, that is a power spike brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Ayun o, laki nung gap eh.
Tama. And again, the veteran team is starting to show its fangs.
Good setup.
Anisova, you know she's gonna get better dito sa ating liga.
Yes, and it's just her first day. after a 26-hour flight na hindi pa siya masyadong nakaka-adjust dahil nawawalan pa siya ng hininga sa sobrang init. Because in her country right now, it's 2 degrees.
Ganon?
Yes, so you could just imagine the big change in climate.
Well, at least ngayon, tumitikwas na konti yung buhok niya.
Kumulot.
Oo. Oo. Aiza Pontillas, dinaan sa pagiging veterano.
Yeah, etong si Pontillas, maaasahan mo rin to sa opposite eh. Either she's gonna hit a wicked cross-court or if she goes for a soft touch, eh, placement niya para mahihirapan yung kalaban.
From a 3-0 lead for Santa Lucia, it's now 6-5 in favor of Petron. Navarro, again.
Navarro, nicely done kasi good placement. Wasn't that strong of a hit, but she aimed in between Mika Reyes and Hurley. And they were very close to each other, kaya magandang aim yun.
Please explain to me the headband of this young lady.
Yun ang uso ngayon, hindi
Ganun
mo ba
ba?
alam?
Millennial pala.
Yes.
Pwede. Bukas kayo rin, ha? Kayo ni Mitcha.
Oo, millennial ako eh.
Gano'n. That lands in. Anisova gave it up for out, and Aiza Pontillas somehow willed it in.
This is a good front line for well, service na ngayon si Pontillas. But a while ago, ito ng front line ni Prima.
7-6 Petron. Aiza.
Good serve. Strong one.
Hinatid pa rin ni Monks papunta rito kay Anisova, and I don't think Petron was expecting that.
Yeah, but you know, nakita mo si Anisova, di ba, when she went to attack that ball, medyo ang laki na nung smile niya eh, parang, oh, I've got this.
Gulat nga sila, but uy, umabot pala rin yung pasa. Tied at 7. Anisova. Sharp serve once again. Quick play, Ria Meneses.
What a setup there by Di Maculangan. Sobrang eksakto kay Meneses na talaga. She just had to hit that ball over.
Riri will give Petron a 1-point lead. We'll be right back.
It's very yes, kids,
okay na,
boys.
kalma
Ayaw
na.
nga niya mag-volleyball pero gusto nila mag-volleyball. So
Kalma
okay.
na. Cards Karay is coming to the
Oh my
Philippines.
gosh, such a fan.
Yung mga childhood crush mo talaga eh. na
Oh
pupunta
my
rito.
gosh, talaga.
So,
Eto na.
alam ko may ano pa yan eh, may special session pa siya with the
Tomorrow.
coaches.
That's
Yeah, with the
right.
coaches. Parang coaching clinic. And then
Right.
the meet and greet. Si Chiki Pablo po ang una dyan. Maglalagay na siya ng sleeping bag sa labas ng venue.
Correct.
Para siya yung unang-una sa pila. We have a little bit of a lull here as referee Ronnie Casillas checks something with the official stable.
Nisip ko nga, punta ako sa lobby ng hotel niya eh. Over na yon, stalker.
Stalker na talaga yon. Good serve there by Salamagos. Tied at 8. Not anymore.
And that wasn't a real good hit there by Hurley.
Swerte
but
nga. Alam niyo na, nakaswerte siya doon as Navarro reached for it.
yeah, she reached for it eh. It was high.
So 9-8 in favor of Petron. Here's Riri. She has played very well off the bench. Monks, Cheng, Field, Aiza, habol naman. Ito si Lindsay Stalzer, and she has to sprint back for offense, for defense actually. Sante, Stalzer, inangat ulit. Oh, and that's gonna be Hurley. Great save by Monks. D-Mac, combination, Hurley, great block by Field.
Yeah, you know, Field had been awarded as best blocker in the Norseca tournament. So malaking tournament ho yun eh. Look at that.
2011, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. So, ayan ho, a demonstration of why she was awarded best
Of course,
blocker.
among the best blockers also of the 2016 FIVB Grand Prix. Etong si Marissa Field and Mika Reyes. Says, wag niyo na pag-usapan yan. Ako naman.
Ako naman. Bumawi siya agad for her team. That's a good cross-court hit. A running setup there by D-Mac. There was only a single blocker. Kaya nakalusot din talaga naman yung bola ni Mika Reyes.
Very elegant also the way she just hit that into the open spot. So Petron 10, Santa Lucia 9. Di Maculangan, missing.
Good eye there by Monks. May kita mo, no, na talagang sinusundan niya yung bola before she lets it go.
At saka sinubukan siya talaga ni Dimac. Habulin niya to, tingnan mo. Hindi inahabol. Sabi ni Dimac, okay.
Sayang. Alam niya.
Ibang libero naghabol na dun eh.
Oo.
Sharp serve by Sante. And that's a cross-court beauty again coming from Hillary Hurley.
That was a good first ball by Bang Pineda. Kaya napakaganda nung setup ni Di Makulangan kay Hurley.
28-year-old from the University of Hawaii on deck right now. And this service brought to us by Chooks to go. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. 17 attack points already para kay Hurley. Anisova.
Wow. But Hurley was there.
Yep. Stalzer. Palakasan ng palo laban natin dito eh.
Pero ito nga eh, kailangan timingan mo pa rin eh, yung mga palo ng ating imports. You know, when you go up for those blocks, you don't just jump. You make sure you jump at the right time because ngayon nakikita ko kung kailan pababa yung blockers, doon pumapasok yung mga palo ni Stalzer.
12-10 right now. Santa Lucia down by 2. Fukuda. Inangat. Stalzer. Miss-hit na yun, ha?
Oh, narinig mo eh, diba? Pangit nung tama sa kamay, but great placement.
Santa Lucia is gonna call for a timeout as Petron now is up by 3.
That's a great deal for the teammates kasi they end up enjoying the game, being relaxed inside the court, and that brings out their talent and skills.
Sabi nga niya, favorite niya daw yung dalawa, si Fukuda at saka si Pineda.
Kasi
little
they're
liberos.
so little.
Yeah. Well, if you get to know Bang Pineda, she's really not that little.
Yeah.
Good drop though coming from Santa Lucia.
In fact, si Bang, di ba, was a hitter of Adamson, but because she's very good defensively sa mga reception, ayan, ginawa siyang libero.
Actually, she started her PSL career as a libero kaagad. Di ba? As we know her as to be a really good hitter. When she played for Cagayan Valley, of course. Field on the serve. Dimac, inangat. Aisa! Kantado ang pintuan galing kay Anisova.
At medyo may tingin pa doon si Anisova kay Pontillas.
So that lead is down to 1. Let's see that one again. Kandado talaga.
Whoa! There, see, medyo tinignan pa ni Anisova. Not now, sabi niya.
And a service is from the field.
So here we go. Ito na naman tayo. 13 on. Iba talaga laro dito.
That's right. And this service brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And 1 point away from double figures. Ito si Marissa Field, who's done a little bit of everything so far. Para sa Santa Lucia, almost. And she does get her set. Her third ace of the game. 4 attacks, 3 aces, 3 blocks. Across the board performance.
Ito, merong ina-appeal si Stalzer. I wonder what it is.
Wala na siya magagawa. Sino bang kapitana on the floor? Siya.
I guess so, because you can't not any player can go up to the referee except for the game captain.
Santa Lucia's reclaimed the lead. Dimac. Hurley.
Good up.
And here is Sante. Anisova. Umilit na si Anisova.
At si Anisova, nag-adjust pa yung footwork niya doon. And then she goes for a down-the-line hit. An open space to zone 1.
Again, she is now fully warmed up. Wala na jet lag. Mamaya na lang daw siya matutulog.
Kung matutulog
Kung
siya.
matutulog, kailangan niya. Actually, hindi siya matulog, ano?
Oo.
Combo. Stalzer. Salamagos was there. Oh, Stalzer. Relentless.
Nawalan ng blocker for Stalzer that time. Kaya pumasok yung bola niya. Anisova wasn't really particularly okay with what happened. See, there was no blocker.
Sabi ni Stalzer, saan na kayo?
I was waiting for you guys.
Santa Lucia's lead will expand. As for the first time in this match, the Lady Realtors take a lead into a technical timeout. That happens here in set number 3, technical timeout number 2. Santa Lucia up by 2. PSL Grand Prix, great to have you with us right here live on ESPN 5. Noel Zarate alongside Chiqui Pablo with Mitch Del Carmen and with Lindsay Stalzer trying to win her team back.
Yung bola ni Stalzer lumusot sa kamay ni Salamagos eh. So sinasabi nga ni Alisova, you have to cover also that cross court. Kasi when you go up for the block, you can actually dance in the area. You could move your arms to cover that ball.
Well, again, Aiza getting the start only here in the third. Stalzer. Monks got under that one. MJ Phillips back in the game. Rivera. Oh!
Wow! That was an extremely easy ball.
You got 3 USD players just looking at each other.
Yun yung problem pag hindi nag-uusap.
Tingnan mo to, this is a...
Sobrang free ball.
That's a USD reunion right there. Meneses, Di Maculangan, and Pontillas.
You really should not assume that your teammate's going to get it. Call for it.
Homecoming ang tawag sa ganun. 2-point lead for the Lady Realtors. Phillips.
Oh, nauna yung talon niya.
Yeah.
Kaya yung bola dumiretso sa net.
Malamig itong si Phillips coming off the bench for the first time here in the third set. 17-16, still in favor of the Lady Realtors.
You know something interesting about Yuri Fukuda, the libero of Petron? She used to work for a gas station in Japan.
Ganon.
She loves cars. She loves to clean cars and put gasoline in them.
Ay di, swak siya sa Petron.
Swak talaga sa Petron. Fear the gas.
Baka mami, pag walang ginagawa Petron, can I leave for a while? Why are you going? The
I will
Petron
help there.
station, I will help them.
I like to help.
Diba, 18-16 right now. That's very interesting what Chicky Pablo always digs up from these imports that we have. Danica Gendrauli out of Cebu with a good serve. Gendrauli gets it up. Phillips, lusot.
This time, lumusot ang bola niya. I thought Meneses was a little far from the net. That's why yung block niya created a space in between the net and her. Pumasok yung bola.
Nababahala na si Coach Chooks sa mga kaganapan. Petron now behind by 3 in the end game of set number 3. Timeout called by Petron. Flyers Gilas will face Japan this coming November 14. At sa make that November 24. November 27 naman, ang Gilas will be host to Chinese Taipei dito po sa Smart Araneta Coliseum in the Philippines. And all games will be aired live on ESPN 5. Kaya mga kapatid, let's show our support para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Laban Pilipinas!
Laban
Puso!
Pilipinas!
Andyan ako sa November 27 sa Big Dome o Marrakech. para sa bayan. We have Mina Ganon seeing her first action of the game, coming in as a serve specialist. So Mina with the serve. Rivera, nice spin to set up. MJ Phillips.
Yeah, that was smart of Phillips because she saw that the defense of Petron umatras na eh. They're preparing for her hit. Look at this.
Ganda ng bigay
Ang
niya
ganda
dito.
pa. Ganda ng setup. So she tips it over. Sobrang bukas. Walang tao doon.
Back in the game, Cheng along with Navarro. They did start this third set together. They want to finish it together. Santa Lucia 5 points away from sending us to a fourth. Oh, wow. That was early. Muntik na mag-Elizabeth. Malapit na.
Sabi nga niya kanina,
Liz Hurley na dapat yun eh.
during the huddle, come on girls, we have to keep the energy up.
Yeah. And you can sense that Petron's energy is starting to
Parang
drop.
bumaba eh, ng konti.
Mabubuhay kaya ni D-Max sa kanyang serve. Nice serve.
Yeah. Floater.
Navarro, Fukuda, Di Maculangan, combination. Naku, wala sa pwesto. Ito si Hurley, but she almost scores. Sante gets it off Stalzer. Fukuda on the run. Di Maculangan, ipinamigay. Cheng, quick play the field. Hurley. Hinabol para ni Anisova. Cheng, back set, Navarro. Haba na naman ang rally. Fukuda. And that is not going to be retrieved by Monks. So Hillary Hurley again.
Oh! Acknowledging yung effort ni Fukuda. That was a good save and that one of those runs na lakas nung palo. Enabling her team to go up for a setup like that.
And this spike is brought to us by Chooks, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Hinintay muna niya. Baka maabutan. Grabe. Energy surge. 21 excellence already now coming from D-Mac, eclipsing the 19 that she had against Generic Ayala. Hurley. Cheng quick play field. Andyan na naman si Fukuda. Stalzer. Campfire time.
Grabe, may kita mo yun si Stalzer. Hindi naman niya titirahin ng malakas yun because of the form of her hand. So hindi lang nabasa ng floor defense ng Santa Lucia yun.
Ang tawag dyan, Chiki, Pet Malu.
Pet Malu?
Oo. Tingnan mo to.
Ayan o, kita mo, nakataas yung kamay eh. Hindi niya papaluin na malakas yun.
Hindi na kailangan ng werpa. Pet Malu kasi. Lodi siya. Lodi yan. Ang tawag dyan. Time out tuloy. Si Coach Jerry Yee. And again, 20 all. Basi Denise Stan is in the building. Isa pang Pet Malu. Si Denise Stan. 20 all. Kampi natin ni Denise sa UST. Rhea Di Maculangan up to serve. Tied at 20. Petron wants to end this in straight sets. Can they get it done? Cheng, field on the drop. Mika Reyes is there. Kapila. And there goes Hurley again.
You know, when it's Hurley, yung floor defense mo, kailangan talaga you almost touch the floor so that you could read the speed and the direction of her ball.
Well, this spike is brought to us by Chooks to go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Of course, it also didn't help that there was such a big gap once again in the blockers of Santa Lucia.
Well, Di Maculangan wants to end it on her serve. That means she wants 4 straight points more sa kanyang serve.
Oh.
Field masyado mataas. D-Mac Reyes in your face.
I thought Field was gonna hit that ball hard, but siguro nag-iba yung timing niya when she took off. That's why napalobo yung kanyang tip. Tuloy, it enabled Petron to set up a play.
And now Anisova is telling Cheng, I want this one. Give it to me here.
Yes, why
I will
not?
hit it very hard. Sabi ni,
tinatry mo talaga yung ano niya, no?
Sabi ni Cheng kay Monks, get the ball for me, please, ha? She got it for her. Pero napunta kay Janine, and Janine scores.
Why not go to Janine when she can bring that ball to zone 1? Wide open there.
Janine will now cut it down to a 1-point lead. Here's Rhea Sante. Sante looking for an open space. Hurley, D-Mac, Stalzer, Monks, habol si Sante.
Easy ball.
Chance here for Petron. Hurley. Monks, Anisova!
Kaya sabi niya, give it to me. Ayaw pa nilang matapos ito in 3 sets. And now that Anisova's in front and Reese is in front, meron silang malaking chance to, extend this match to 4 sets. To the next set.
22 all. One team is 3 points away from either the center of the match. Sante. D-Mac, Mika Reyes. Just out. Just out.
I thought that ball grazed the arm of Janelle Cheng, pero hindi.
Si Mika Reyes.
Hindi pala.
So Chooks gonna use a timeout here as well. So the lead now belongs to Santa Lucia. While Sante has them 2 points away from sending us to a 4th set. Bang Pineda is in to receive. Hurley. Oh,
Good
kept alive by
save.
Monks. D-Mac. Great block by Marissa Fields.
She was ready for Hurley. She knew that next play was gonna go to Hurley. Sobra lang yung pagkalapit sa net ng coverage eh. Kaya nung nabalik ni Reese yung bola, almost to the shoulder na ni Stalzer na-receive yung ball. She was too close.
Amazing timing there,
Yes,
Cheeky, by
yes.
Marissa Field. Set point, Santa Lucia. They go to Isa. She's denied by Field again.
And that's why she was awarded Best Blocker once before.
That was 6 years ago and she still brings it
She
on the
still
hard
has
court. Grabe, ang ganda na pinakita ni Marissa Field. Great defense by Santa Lucia to end set number 3. And finally, Santa Lucia is on the board. We are headed to a 4th set as Marissa Field has ensured that we have an extended match right here. Stay with us on ESPN 5.
So, eto, tingnan natin how they're going to come up in this 4th set. Kailangan aggressive agad sila because Petron is gonna still want to end this match in 4.
Tandaan din natin nung Martes, dalawang 5-setter po yon.
Oo.
So, baka umabot pa tayo ng 3 rito. It's for the fans, it's fine. Meneses can't put it away. Monks. Oh, Janine Navarro, but there's a net violation anyway. So that's still gonna be a point to Santa Lucia. Hindi nakakainis, ano? Puntos mo na, tapos mag-net violation. Hindi tuloy sa'yo napunta.
Oo nga. Pero maganda yung palo niya. Nakapasok eh.
So Santa Lucia scores the first point of the 4th. D-Mac, too near.
Yeah. Oh! But that's okay. Hurley was able to do something with that.
Actually, Ces Molina.
Oh, Ces Molina was
able to
do
get through. And then, munti ka na niya matapakan yung matamaan yung net, but dinaan niya sa pagiging elastic niya.
Nag-thank you si Dimac. It says for saving that ball.
Tied at 1. Hurley. Monks. And D-Mac is right there. Fukuda. Inangat. Stalzer again.
I like the way she swings her arms for a full... Kasi when you have full arm swing, your takeoff is going to be high. And when it's high, yung pagbagsak ng kamay mo, when you put it down, it's faster. So the faster the arm swing, the harder the ball.
Ito, kanina pa malakas ang palo nitong si Elizabeth na naman. Hillary Hurley.
Ayan, narinig ka. Nag-net tuloy yung kanyang ano.
Hillary. Yun na. Kailangan Hillary daw si Puelo.
Hillary.
Coach Shaq is not amused.
Yes.
Tied at 2. Field. Bang Pineda. Lea Di Maculangan. Lindsay Stalzer. Off the hands of Shirley Salamangos.
Kailangan na doon. May kita natin si Coach Mac dito sa sideline. No, giving instructions to Janine Navarro na kailangan ipayong pa niya yung kanyang block kasi nakaangat lang yung kamay niya eh. So chances are talaga magbabounce out yung bola.
They got Anisova this time. Goes over to the side of Petron. Stalzer na naman!
Again, Stalzer with those real strong attacks. 2 blockers were there, but the blockers just really have to find a way to stop it. Maybe they could close it more, tapos yung magpayong sila talaga para hindi lumusot yung bola.
Wala, kasadong-kasado talaga tira dito ni Stalzer. Anisova can't get it back. One more time around for Santa Lucia. Janine Navarro, yes!
I think mas comfortable si Janine sa down-the-line hits. Whenever she does that, ang lakas ng mga bola niya.
So Janine keeps it close here in the 4th. 4-3 Petron. Janine, of course, produkto ng College of St. Benil.
Yes. Produkto ni Coach Mac.
Yep. Quick play, Mika Reyes.
Good coverage.
Sante waited for the last minute to give up the free ball. Stalzer
Good
kept
up.
alive there by Anisova. Anisova off the block. Molina.
Anisova is proving to be a crusher player. A crusher player is somebody who can both hit the ball hard and take those floor defense well. Yung mga nakaka-receive. Kasi yung ibang players, forte lang nila attacking, pero hindi magaling sa floor defense. Anisova pareho.
Ito siya, akala ko sila mo crusher, yung tipong durog yung kamay mo.
Pwede.
Tinaan mo rin yung bola. Like si Stalzer during the whole day. I'm surprised that we haven't seen any finger injuries yet.
Doon naman sa attack ni Stalzer, she swiped that ball off those blockers, kaya siya nagkaroon ng off-the-block point.
They're drawn up by 1. Ces Molina. Monks. Cheng.
Nice.
Drop.
Yeah.
Wala kang magagawa doon. Ganda talaga ng timing dito ni Alisova.
Kailangan talaga mabilis kang magbasa at saka babasahin mo kung ano yung ginagawa ng kalaban mo so that you'll have the right attacks.
So it is tied at 5. Here's D-Mac. Stalzer. Boy, Alisova just got to that one. Ooh, Janelle Cheng.
Tumulas yung bola niya. Kaya nag-double.
Janelle Cheng is one of the players here in our league who's got the softest hands talaga.
Really,
Pag ganyan, well, I don't know, hindi ko pa naman physically nahawakan.
Akala ko
Ibig sabihin ng pitik, ikaw talaga. Yung
sa pitik.
niya, parang kahit gano'ng katalim yung reception, pagdating sa kamay niya, ang lapot na dating sa hitter.
I agree. I like the way she sets her plays. Saka din-distribute din niya yung kanyang mga bola.
Lindsay Stalzer's got 23 attacks already.
Good setup there.
Alisova did not like that set though.
Too far.
Mika Reyes kept alive by Navarro. Alisova. Reyes Sante. D-Mac combo. Hurley kept alive. Alisova. Hurley again. Kayot Marino. Ito si Hillary Hurley.
Kita mo yung kamay ni Hillary Hurley, no? When she went up for the block, she redirected that ball because nakita niya nandyan yung coverage eh. See?
And made the please din naman ng konti sa kamay ni Janelle Cheng. So here is Stalzer. Mox on her horse. Yep. Sante gives it up. D-Mac. Oh, wow. I mean, if your defense is not ready, there is no chance to stop this young lady from Hawaii. It is 8-5 right now in favor of Petron. We'll take this short break. We'll be right back. And of course, live tayo sa ESPN5 sa Hyper and sa Sports5.ph.
And Coach Karch Karay is going to be here, so you guys really have to come.
Talagang kailangan mo isingit si Coach Karay. As Mika Reyes scores again.
Yes, ang ganda ng setup again. I have to really give it to Di Makulangan with those sets. Kabisado niya players niya so that wala nang effort masyado na binibigay pa yung hitters niya. All they really need to do is just hit that ball over the net.
But here comes Rebecca Rivera and MJ Phillips. So they are falling behind right now. Petron is up by 4. Nakita na natin ito kanina, third set. Ganon din, hinapol pa rin ng Santa Lucia.
Ito si Stalzer has 23 attack points and 1 service ace. So siya ang nangingibabaw ngayon sa lahat ng mga imports in the court.
Hahapol daw ito si Hurley.
So yatin na natin.
Mika Reyes!
Pero bago siya umabol, si Mika Reyes muna. Diba? She's doing a good job in the middle with those blocks. And now being aggressive, si Di Makulangan establishing her middle so that when she goes for those wing hitters, malilitong blockers ng Santa Lucia.
Single block na lang iniwan nila dun eh.
Nicely done there.
Petron up by 5. And MJ Phillips gives that one up. Hurley!
Hurley, her hit was slightly deflected by the block. Kaya nahirapan si Alisova i-receive na yung bola.
Naalala ko the first set, 21-16 Petron yung score. Kumabot na 27-25 yun. So again, you can't count out Santa Lucia at any point. Especially here early in the 4th. And Salamagos gets that one back.
Example na lang yun. That's why don't count them out yet.
So 11-6 ang ating score. And she'll be back to serve Shirley Salamagos. Parañaque University. She and her ka-diagonal dun, CJ Rosario. Both now in the PSL.
Yes. Maganda yung mga products din ng Arellano in volleyball.
So under Coach Obet Javier, of course.
Yes.
Oh, that is in. Coming from Hurley.
Yeah, and si Hurley, when she hit that ball, may kasabayin na sigaw. Kaya alam mo, malakas yung bola.
Kanina pa sigaw na sigaw. Sabi nga ni Lindsay Stalzer, hindi na ako sumigaw, ikaw na lang taga-sigaw natin. Rivera. Phillips kept alive there by Molina. Di makulangan. Hurley again.
Again, pag maganda yung first ball mo, comfortably nasi-set up ng center mo ang play. Kaya Hurley, kita mo yan, ang ganda. What a beautiful C-set there.
And
Walang
this,
nagawa
well,
yung blockers.
Chicky, this is the biggest lead of the match now by Petron. 7 points, 13-6. As we see that one again, coming from Hillary Hurley.
Pagpapalo niya sa hamon. Sa sabol si Riri. Block yan. Okay?
Okay, let's take a look at the upcoming games for Petron, October 28. Of course, that's the Saturday. They open against Signal HD. And of course, lipat silang Bacolod, University of St. LaSalle. Of course, that is the home floor naman ni April Rosing Pit.
Yeah.
And they'll be going up against F2 Logistics. And on November 9, balik tayo dito sa Flying V. And they will take on the University of Santo Tomas.
I stand corrected. Ang first game ng F2 Logistics is on November 4 and not on November 7.
That is right. So, yan po upcoming games dito ng Petron. So, still a long ways to go here in the fourth, but Petron is looking good. Sante.
Oh, wow!
That's an unforced error
Yeah.
against Petron. As the
Yeah.
second time it happened in front of Di Maculangan.
You know, because pag second ball, your players will really not get it if they see that the setter is running after it. Kasi ari lang setter ng second ball eh.
Well, Rebecca Rivera asked kung sino na magsaserve. Kasi nga, dahil sa mga substitutions, nakakalituhan na
Alam
rin.
mo, tama yun because you could do that.
Yeah.
Pag wrong yung server mo, you give an easy point to your opponent.
Here's MJ. Nice sharp serve. Good block there again. Marissa Field has been earning a living from her defense.
I love the sound of that block. Talagang monster block ang dating.
Oh. So here comes Santa Lucia once again. That's back-to-back points. MJ Phillips, the 22-year-old from Pennsylvania. Oh, there's a great drop there coming from Stalzer. Good read down by Monks. That one is just a little too strong for Rhea Sante.
It was a great dig by Monk. Sayang lang, malakas yung palo ni Sante. Tsaka walang wrist doon eh. Kaya talagang labas yung bola.
Ito na si Dimac. Sabi ni Dimac, ilang kaya sunod-sunod na ace ang pwede kong gawin? But you know, the defense or the reception team of Santa Lucia has been doing very well.
Yes,
Except
I
that
agree.
time. Except that time. Lumabas yung pagkamiddle ni Molina. Yung regalo.
Oo, talagang kita mo, takam na takam siya para paluin yung bolang yun eh. Napakagandang setup. Natawa na lang si Yuri eh.
Parang isilang te.
Isa lang te.
1 point lang yung te. 15-8. Pet Malu daw, Pet Malu. Yun.
Oh!
Ito ang pupuntan tuloy.
Yun, Pet Malu din yun. From Sante that time.
So it is 15-9. And Sante is trying to keep her team in this match. That was the time that Rhea Sante actually also wore glasses
Oh,
while she was
wow. While playing?
Oo.
Ano na kaya nangyari? Ba't wala na siyang
nag-contacts na.
glasses? Delikado,
May budget na.
Wow! Ikaw talaga. That was a good attack there by Monks. Played with those blockers. Almost just a tip over.
Yep, Field is able to get that one done. Rhea Sante now with 11
Double
points.
digits, yes.
Good serve once again. D-Mac. Molina off the block. Rivera on the delay for Anisova. Why Santa Lucia's just not going away.
Alam mo, tiningnan ni Rivera, si Anisova, na she was gonna give it to her. The ball was a little bit close to the net, but Anisova's on a roll right now.
That was also an excellent delay by Rebecca Rivera na pwede niyang ibato, bumaba pa siya ng konti para lang yung depensa mahilo sa bato pupunta. And here is Molina, just like that.
Sa sobrang bilis ng bola ni Molina, napanood na lang dun si Sante.
And it is Petron up by 5. Second technical timeout of set number 4. 16-11. Lima kabate rito ng Petron. Sante gets to that one. Here's MJ Phillips.
Oh,
Malakas.
yeah. Nakabukas yung kamay niya. Walang wrist, kaya hindi bumaba yung bola.
These are the things that MJ Phillips will have to adjust to.
Yeah, they have to adjust fast.
Kita mo naman yung karera dito ni Hurley at saka nitong si Stalzer.
Oo.
Hurley's got 25. Stalzer's got 23. Ayun, race to 30. Yung mangyayari sa kanila. Anisova also getting a ton of points as well in her debut for Santa Lucia.
Yes, Anisova is doing a good job because even if she doesn't like some of the sets being given to her, she's not the type who just lets those balls go. At the beginning of this ball game, medyo ganun siya, pero ngayon talagang on a roll. Kahit anong ibigay mo, papaluin ko na.
Marissa Field hasn't really been as vocal as I expected her to be.
Tingnan natin, magko-concentrate kasi masyado.
Lindsay, a great dig by MJ Phillips. Anisova gives it up. D-Mac against Stalzer. Again kept alive by Rivera. Anisova, yes!
Anisova going for the outer blocker's arm. Pare, mahirapan ang floor defense. Ito, tingnan natin ha. There goes that setup by Sante. Maganda yung pagkagawa niya. Ayan o, nung pinalo niya, doon siya sa outer blocker.
The outer blocker is 5'11".
Yeah, si Cesc Molina.
And imagine what Anisova can do pag nakahiga na, nakapagpahinga na, nakatulog,
Oo,
di ba?
wala na jet lag.
Lindsay Stalzer knows that there is a big force field between them already now. It's a 4- and 5-point barrier. So sabi ni Stalzer, sige, magpapalitan lang tayo ng puntos, okay lang yun. Rhea Meneses has kept Remy Palma on the bench today. She will still see action for UST, but not here.
Okay,
Sa
not
kanila
here.
torneo na, oh. Oh, wow.
Stalzer again, the way she attacks the balls, it's like, talaga, of course, she's 33 years old. Ang dami na niyang experiences at na-perfect na niya yung approach and the way she hits that ball.
That's just a beautiful
Yeah, very nice.
attack there.
Textbook talaga.
So 19-13. Anisova. One more time, Anisova. Here's D-Mac. Stalzer again!
Stalzer, you think she'd go for cross court, and then suddenly, when she goes up in the air, she goes for down the line,
Yun na nga eh.
surprising the defense.
That was not in the scouting report that she can go down the line with this much accuracy. Pero talagang yun ang pakay niya eh.
Talagang front line yung target niya eh, oh.
That's an amazing attack there coming from Lindsay Stalzer, giving the Petron Blaze Spikers another 7-point lead on November 4. Lipad na tayo, Jiggy Pablo. Papuntang Bacolod, University of St. LaSalle, Generica Ayala taking on Photon at 2 p.m. It is a triple header. We also have Coco Life taking on itong Signal at the 4 p.m. game, and then F2 debuting, and they will take on Petron.
Nice games on November 4
Yeah.
sa Bacolod City.
Live yan po sa ESPN 5, Hyper, Sports5.ph, and of course doon sa Bacolod kung gusto yung pong dumiretso doon.
Yes.
As you can see here, our players are in attendance as well.
Yeah, in the middle, I think
Siya,
that's
tama
Kennedy
pa.
Bryan.
Parang tagal-tagal yung narito, camera shy pa rin kayo. Salamagos!
Salamagos, kumakapit pa rin ang Santa Lucia. Ganyan yung talagang dapat na mindset eh. Never say die, malayo pa naman.
Yan yung ipis mentality tawag nila dyan eh.
Ah, gano'n?
Yung ipis buong
Never
pakain,
say die.
buhay pa rin. Yung ipis
Tama,
kahit na
tama.
gawin mo eh.
Tinapakan mo na,
Oo.
boy pa rin.
Eh, inalugan mo na nga ng hollow block. Nakalakad
Sprinayan
pa rin.
mo na, boy pa rin.
Oo. Yan ang ginagawa rito na Santa Lucia. Dapat rin si Stasio, ito, lulukin nyo to.
Si Lindsay now hitting that ball from the middle. The same strength, no problem.
Coach Shaq going to his bench already at this point. As we see this one again. Coming from Stalzer.
Excellent combination play there.
How about this? Carmela Lu! Seeing her first action of the game, Mela Tunay. Dati mga malalaro ni Coach Shaq sa University of Santo Tomas.
nga.
Ito yung magiging host natin sa Bacolod, si April Rosingpit.
Alam niya kung saan masarap kumain.
Yan. Pati si Pati Orendain, yung mga ganyan, yung mga yayain natin. Isa ba rito? Okay.
Good dig by Hurley.
Uh-oh, Mika Reyes almost put that away. MJ! Salamagos! Hingpit! Good defense by Anisova, still alive though. Hurley, short stab. Salamagos, Phillips, kanya-kanyang hulog. Hingpit. Palo na naman, Carmela Lu. Phillips. Hingpit. Reyes. Naubos din.
What a rally! Again, yung pagka-block ni Salamagos, nakataas lang yung kamay niya that time. That's why yung bola lumabas. So kailangan talaga yung sinasabi ni Coach Mac na ipapayong.
Yeah. Well, serving now for Petron. Still April Ross Hingpit.
Napainom tuloy ng tubig si Coach Shaq.
Siya'y napagod.
So sobrang haba nung rally na yon.
Well, there is, his charges have done very well here in the fourth. Anisova. Hingpit. Stalzer. Monks gets to that one. Sante. Carmela Tunay sends it up. Stalzer. Monks is now saying, okay, I can track this down. Phillips. Ito na naman tayo.
Ito na naman.
Bukod sa kilay. Hindi ko sana bukod sa kilay pa. Ikaw anong makinain nila.
Alam mo lahat sila pagod na eh. Kaya yung last play na yon, winipe lang ni Stalzer yung bola sa blockers para sure point for them from an off the block. Look at this. She goes up and she wipes it off those blockers.
Yeah, everybody's tired at this point, but again,
excellent ball game.
Anisova just arrived.
Yeah.
There is going to be a lot more adjustments and she'll get a full night's rest and probably a few more practice sessions, and they will be playing on November 7 pa ang next game. Santa Lucia, that's a lot of time to prepare. Phillips, denied by Yeye.
Well read by the defense, net defense of Petron kung saan pupunta yung bola. Napakaganda ng tandem ni Mika Reyes and Carmela Lu.
And this is now match point for Petron. They have 10 of them. So ilan ang kailangan ni Carmela Lu? Ay, si April Norsingpit pa rin pala yan. Drop by Rivera. Hingpit. Here goes Carmela Tunay. Anisova. And there is Hurley, still kept alive by Anisova. Phillips, drop. Hingpit. Tunay. Tapos.
Wow!
Why not? Kung sino na lang yung huling player off the bench, siya pa yung natapos. Clear the gas. Clear Carmela Lu. Petron is now 2-0 here in the Chooks to Go PSL Grand Prix.
But this game was excellently played by both teams with so many long rallies, great floor and net defense. There were some, weaknesses in certain areas, but ang galing ng output ng lahat ng players na to.